Imagine holding in your hand not just a small piece of silver, not just an old coin, but a hidden key to unimaginable fortune. A relic that has survived wars, recessions, generations of history, and now sits quietly in the hands of a lucky collector, worth more than many people can even dream of. Friends, today you are about to enter into the world of mystery, treasure, and shocking discoveries. Welcome to Hidden U.S. Coins, where we reveal the unbelievable secrets of America's most valuable coins that still circulate in the collector's world. Stay with me, because in this video we are going deep into the top 4 ultra-rare and most valuable Mercury dime, Jefferson nickel, and Washington coins. These aren't just coins. These are treasures, rare pieces that could turn an ordinary pocket change into a life-changing discovery. Some of these coins have values that rise higher every year, and their presence in auctions leaves the crowd gasping. These coins are not just artifacts, they are powerful investments, living legends, and symbols of wealth that could belong to anyone lucky enough to uncover them. And remember, this channel is faithful, trustworthy, and updated every single day with fresh and powerful insights about rare coins that most people have never even heard of. You are in the right place, and what you are about to hear could completely change how you look at the coins hiding in plain sight. First, coin number 1. The year was 1934, the world still trembling from the Great Depression, when a silver coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one that would, in time, become one of the most sought-after treasures in the history of American coinage. This was no ordinary dime. It was part of the legendary Mercury dime series, a coin so beautifully designed that it has become one of the most iconic silver coins ever produced by the United States Mint. The Mercury dime itself carries with it a story of pride, resilience, and artistry. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, its obverse features Liberty wearing a winged cap, often mistaken for the Roman god Mercury. But this isn't Mercury, it's Liberty herself, crowned with wings to symbolize freedom of thought, progress, and the soaring spirit of America in the early 20th century. On the reverse, a fasces wrapped with olive branches tells the story of unity and peace through strength. Now, the 1934 Mercury dime struck in Denver is something far beyond the ordinary. Collectors know it immediately, not just for its silver composition, but for its rarity. Struck in limited numbers during a time when the economy was still recovering, these coins were never meant to survive in pristine condition. Most were worn down in circulation, lost to time, or melted for their silver. Yet a few, just a handful, have endured in fine condition. What makes this coin stand out is not just its age or silver content, but its rare D mint mark, placed delicately on the reverse side. That single letter D carries the weight of rarity, signaling to collectors everywhere that this isn't just another dime, it's a Denver-struck survivor that has eluded the odds. Collectors crave this coin because of its unique beauty, its historical value, and its scarcity. In very fine condition, like the specimen we are discussing today, it is not just desirable, it is practically untouchable. Its sharp details, its silver shine, and its preserved artistry make it a centerpiece in any serious collection. And when we talk about value, this is where the story gets electrifying. The current market value of the 1934 with D Mercury dime, in very fine condition, stands at a staggering $87,500. Yes, you heard me right. $87,500 for a single dime. This isn't just money, it's treasure. This coin is like having a fortune locked into a piece of silver the size of your fingertip. Think about it. Something once exchanged for groceries or bus fare is now equal to a life-changing fortune. This is no fiction. I'm telling you the truth, these coins are treasures in every sense of the word. And here's the shocking part, the market value is rising year after year. Collectors are chasing them, auctions are setting new records, and the demand for high-grade Mercury dimes like this one is higher than ever. Owning this coin is like holding a fortune that appreciates every single day. Wait for time and its value will only climb. This is the kind of treasure that doesn't just sit in a collection. It becomes a legacy, a symbol of wealth passed down through generations. So, what's the tip for collectors here? Always pay attention to Mercury dimes, especially those with mint marks like the D. Look for sharp details in the wings on Liberty's cap, check the fasces on the reverse, and seek out coins with strong preservation. A coin like this could be the crown jewel of your collection, the kind of piece that instantly elevates your standing among collectors. In conclusion, the 1934 with D Mercury dime isn't just a dime. Its history, beauty, rarity, and wealth fused into one dazzling piece of silver. It is proof that small things can hold unimaginable power, and it is living evidence that treasure still exists in the world of American coinage. And this, my friends, is only the beginning. Stay tuned, because the next coins we are about to reveal in this video may shock you even more. Treasures hiding in the form of Jefferson nickels, Washington quarters, and more Mercury dimes that carry values beyond belief. This is the journey into the heart of America's rarest coins, and it is only going to get more exciting from here. Next coin, 2. Now, as we move forward on this journey into America's most breathtaking treasures, let me introduce you to a coin that radiates mystery and power, a piece that has collectors around the world on edge whenever it appears at auction. This is the legendary 1927 coin struck at the San Francisco Mint, bearing the unmistakable S mint mark. The year 1927 was a fascinating time in American history. The Roaring Twenties were in full swing. Jazz filled the air, prosperity and optimism soared, and the nation was writing a new chapter of energy and modernity. And yet, in the midst of this golden age, the United States Mint quietly struck a coin in San Francisco that would one day rise far above the ordinary. This isn't just another coin. It carries the power of history in its very silver-gray surface, a witness to an era of wealth before the devastating crash of 1929. Its composition and craftsmanship still shine today, and its survival in very fine condition is nothing short of extraordinary. What sets the 1927 with S apart is its uniqueness in production and scarcity. Struck in smaller numbers compared to other years, and circulating through the hands of countless Americans nearly a century ago, most of these coins have long since vanished or worn down into anonymity. But when one surfaces with its S mint mark clear and visible, it becomes more than just currency. It becomes a signal flare to the entire collecting world. The gray shade of this particular piece adds another layer of allure. It's a natural patina, proof of age, a testimony that this coin has lived through history but has remained preserved enough for collectors to admire every detail. That contrast between time-worn color and strong detail makes it irresistible to experts and enthusiasts alike. And now comes the heart-stopping truth, the value. The current market value of the 1927 with S rare coin in very fine condition stands at an unbelievable $120,000. Let that sink in for a moment. $120,000 for a single coin that once passed hands for mere cents. This isn't a coin anymore, it's treasure. It's the kind of wealth that can change lives, and it proves beyond doubt that the treasures of American history are still alive in silver and copper. This is no exaggeration, its value continues to rise. Every year, collectors and investors alike drive up the demand, pushing it further into the realm of legend. Owning a 1927 with S is like securing a fortune in your pocket, a solid asset that grows more powerful with time. Wait for time and you will see its price is climbing, its worth expanding. Do not take this as fiction. I'm telling you the truth. This coin is a treasure chest wrapped into one shining relic of history. So what should collectors look for? Always study the mint marks. That small S may seem insignificant at first glance, but it separates ordinary coins from extraordinary riches. Condition is everything. Seek out strong details, clear markings, and that rare balance of age and preservation that elevates it above the rest. The 1927 with S is a symbol of how patience and careful eyes can lead you straight to treasure. In conclusion, this coin isn't simply a piece of silver, it's a crown jewel of the numismatic world. It embodies the artistry of the past, the survival of history, and the promise of wealth like no other. For the collector who holds it, the 1927 with S isn't just an item, it's a legacy, a living fortune, and an unstoppable treasure whose fame will only grow with time. And remember, we are only halfway through our journey. The next coins may stun you even more. Stay with me because what's coming next could leave you speechless as we uncover Jefferson nickels and Washington coins of staggering value. This is hidden U.S. coins, and the treasures only get bigger from here. Next coin 3. As we continue deeper into this world of astonishing treasures, prepare yourself for something that almost defies belief. You might expect ancient silver coins from the early 1900s to be valuable, but what if I told you that even a modern nickel, just 5 cents in face value, can hold a price tag that could rival the cost of a home, a fortune, or even an empire? Yes, friends, the coin I'm about to reveal is none other than the 1981 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark, a piece so shockingly rare and so desirable that collectors speak of it in tones of awe. Let's first step back and remember the Jefferson nickel series. Introduced in 1938 to honor America's third president, Thomas Jefferson, this design has become one of the most familiar coins in American history. The obverse features Jefferson's dignified profile, while the reverse showcases his beloved home, Monticello, a symbol of architecture, leadership, and the very foundation of American heritage. But not all Jefferson nickels are created equal. Among the billions produced over the decades, a tiny handful stand out as miracles of rarity and preservation. And the 1981 with D Jefferson nickel is one of those miracles. Struck in Denver, marked with that powerful D that immediately sets collectors' hearts racing, this coin is no ordinary pocket change. Why is it so unique? For one, the Denver Mint's production of 1981 nickels faced subtle irregularities. Many coins were churned into circulation quickly, often wearing down fast. Yet somehow, this particular piece has survived in extra fine condition, a condition so sharp, so beautiful, and so rare that experts call it one of the shining stars of modern numismatics. Its edges are clean, its details crisp, and its luster still speaks of the very moment it left the mint. Now, here's where the shock truly hits. The current market value of the 1981 with D Jefferson, nickel in extra fine condition, is $174,000. That's right, $174,000 for a coin that the average person would overlook as ordinary pocket change. This isn't just a coin, it's a fortune locked into nickel and copper, a hidden treasure disguised as a humble 5-cent piece. And the story doesn't end here. Its value is climbing year after year, like a tide that refuses to turn back. Collectors, investors, and treasure hunters all know that the demand for rare Jefferson nickels is higher than ever before. Wait for time and you will see this coin's worth stretch even further. This is no exaggeration, it's a truth that shakes the collector's world. Imagine the power of holding this in your hands. Imagine the thrill of knowing that a simple nickel could carry a 6-figure price tag, making it one of the most incredible discoveries of modern coinage. When you own a 1981 with D in extra fine condition, you don't just own a coin. You own a symbol of fortune, a ticket into the elite world of high-value numismatics, and a piece of history that grows more valuable every single day. For collectors, the lesson here is crystal clear. Never underestimate the Jefferson nickel. Look carefully at every detail, the sharpness of Jefferson's profile, the clarity of Monticello's lines, and of course, the mint mark. That tiny D is the difference between ordinary change and a life-changing treasure. In conclusion, the year 1981 with D Jefferson nickel is proof that modern coins can hold astonishing secrets. It embodies rarity, survival, and wealth in its purest form. It's not just metal, it's a treasure chest, a masterpiece, a true king among nickels. And for those lucky enough to hold it, it represents not only wealth but also a place in history. But we're not done yet. Stay with me because the final coin on our list may just leave you stunned. The Washington treasure we're about to reveal could make your jaw drop, as its rarity and value push the boundaries of what anyone could imagine. This is hidden U.S. coins, and the biggest surprises are still ahead. Next, coin 4. And now, friends, we arrive at the final treasure of today's journey. A coin that carries with it the weight of American history, the brilliance of silver, and the kind of rarity that can make even the most seasoned collectors pause in awe. This is the 1942 Washington quarter with no mint mark. The Washington quarter was first struck in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Intended as a one-year commemorative, it was so admired by the public that it became a permanent series, one that still lives on today. The obverse proudly displays the strong, noble profile of America's first president, while the reverse carries the image of an eagle with wings spread, strength, freedom, and courage captured in silver. But among the millions of quarters minted over the decades, the 1942 issue without a mint mark shines like a hidden beacon of fortune. Struck in Philadelphia, these coins were produced in large numbers, yet very few have survived in the kind of very fine condition that commands the respect of the collector world. The example before us today does more than survive. It dazzles. Its silver surface, kissed by a gentle gray tone of age, remains intact with crisp details that speak of its careful preservation. Why does this coin matter so much? Because it is one of those rare cases where common becomes uncommon, where a piece that once circulated widely transforms into an object of priceless desire. The absence of a mint mark adds a layer of intrigue. It whispers to the collector, "This is the Philadelphia strike, the one you should never overlook." And here's the breathtaking truth. The current market value of the 1942 Washington quarter, with no mint mark in very fine silver condition, is $97,000. $97,000 for a single quarter that once bought a newspaper or a soda. This is no myth, no exaggeration. This is treasure in the truest sense of the word. The value is only climbing. With each passing year, as demand surges and surviving examples grow scarcer, the worth of this coin inches ever closer to legendary status. Wait for time, and you will see it rise, becoming more than wealth, becoming a legacy. Holding this coin is like holding history, fortune, and destiny, all pressed into one shining circle of silver. Collectors, take note. Always examine Washington quarters from the 1940s with care. Look for sharp details in the eagle's feathers, the clarity of Washington's profile, and most importantly, the presence or absence of that mint mark. In this case, no mint mark means everything. That single detail transforms ordinary into extraordinary, common change into hidden treasure. In conclusion, the year 1942 with no mint mark Washington quarter is more than just a coin. It is a time capsule of America's resilience during the years of World War II. It is proof that wealth and history can live in the same artifact. And for the collector, it is a promise of fortune that grows richer with time. And there you have it, the top 4 ultra-rare and most valuable Mercury dime, Jefferson nickel, and Washington coins that are shaking the collector's world today. From the stunning beauty of the 1934 with D Mercury dime, to the historical power of the 1927 with S, to the jaw-dropping shock of the 1981 with D Jefferson nickel. And finally, the timeless wealth of the 1942 no mint mark Washington quarter. Each of these coins proves one thing. Treasures are still out there, hiding in plain sight. Remember, this channel, Hidden US Coins, is faithful, trustworthy, and always bringing you newly updated insights into the world of numismatic treasure. Every day, values climb, new records are set, and the stories of these coins only grow more powerful. So keep your eyes sharp, your passion strong, and never underestimate the power of the coins in your collection. Because one day, you too might uncover a piece that could change your life forever. Stay tuned, subscribe, and join us on this incredible journey of discovery, because the treasures of America are waiting, and we're here to reveal them.